Hi guys, how you doing today? Where am I looking? Hi, how you doing today? I'm in the studio. If you're a guy, don't watch because you probably won't find this very interesting. Okay, so VEDA comes to a close this week, and once this week's finished, I will be on a flight to a remote island in the South Pacific to spend a fortnight chilling out, actually, just unplugging, going offline. Aotearoa is the name of the island, and the resort that I'm staying at only has 10 bungalows. It's oceanfront and I think no children. So the most important thing was like, okay, and that means it's bikini time. For me, I don't like to shop. I've never liked shopping and if I had an assistant I would send them out to go shopping. But instead of an assistant, online, all of my shopping, from clothing through to technology, equipment, lighting, studio gear, I shop totally online. So yeah, retail outlets, sorry, but the whole online shopping style works really well for me. I even buy my jeans online, and shopping for jeans and bikinis have been a real challenge for me. Before I started shopping online. Having to strip off and then wait around and then wait to be served and all that sort of thing, it's not a productive use of time. I would put it that way. So I went online and I thought, okay, bikinis, gonna need some help with bikinis, what am I gonna do? So I googled bikinis, best bikinis, and I clicked on a review, and this person raved about this particular company, and I have to say I was a bit skeptical at first, but I'm really, this company seems to understand, in my opinion, a woman's physicality, and that is Victoria's Secrets. So that's where I went to do a whole lot of bikini shopping. And I was really impressed with their sizings, the selection that they had and the brands that they carried. And I thought, okay, let's try them. So I did try them. This is what they call a triangle halter neck with a built-in shelf. Now what I really like about this style is that if you are pear-shaped, so small shoulders, big sort of hips and derriere, or booty as they call it here in the States, quite often you'll have small shoulders, and that's my natural shape as well, so that's my genetic shape. So I've done a lot to actually reduce the amount of pear shape and increase the amount of shoulder width, so I end up getting more of an hourglass figure. Well, to help accentuate the hourglass figure, the halter neck style really helps frame this area, and it makes the shoulders and the shoulder cap area look bigger. So it's kind of an illusion, and it seems to hold everything in place. You know how sometimes if you go swimming, things sort of move around, the ocean moves stuff around, you get out of the ocean and bits are hanging out. Well, wearing this type of structured style stops that from, in my experience, stops that from happening. It has support if you are of a bigger set, it supports. And if you are of a bigger set, I would recommend getting a smaller size, just to create more of that, if you like the whole sort of cleavage, it would look quite good. And if you're smaller, I would say get a larger size, not too big, but a size that you fit comfortably in. And if you wanted to, what you can do to create more cleavage is to shorten these straps here, just tie them up tighter at the back, and it'll lift the bust line up a wee bit. And when they're wet, they still keep their structure, so they don't lose their shape. And the fabric is really beautiful. I'm quite tactile, and I like soft things or smooth things, and anything scratchy I don't like. But for this particular fabric, it is a spandex and lycra. It's strong, it's durable, and I've swum in this a few times in the ocean, only in the ocean, and I haven't had any colour runs, no issues with not being able to rinse them properly, don't hold any odour or anything like that. They do take a little while to dry, probably because of the built-in shelf, but all in all, I've really liked this particular style that Victoria's Secrets have brought out. Now with the bottoms, I decided to go for two styles. Now this style here is just your standard, sort of like a hipster bikini. I don't know if they look huge on screen, don't they? This is the standard hipster bikini. I find this doesn't really give me a nice line with my leg, so I would only use this type of style if I'm doing water sports. Also noticed there was this style, and it's actually a skirted boy short. and I had never seen them before, really. All the other sort of bikinis I've had have all been standard triangle bikini thing. It's like a micro mini skirt. When you get them on, it's like you're wearing almost like a belt, and it kind of gives the illusion of, has she got anything on underneath that? It's funny, really. I got a few looks wearing this type of bikini bottom, because it was like, she was wearing a skirt, but is there anything underneath that skirt? Well, yeah, there is. If you lift it up, it's a normal bikini bottom. But I like this because you can get up and move around, and you don't have to adjust anything or pull anything out. I find that wearing the other types of bikini bottoms, it's sort of like you can see what the person had for breakfast, and I don't particularly like that. I sort of like to keep things a little private in a public space. Once you get them wet, they cling. It's almost like a wet t-shirt look, and they really cling to your curves. These ones here looked better on my physique and enhanced my curves more than this cut, because with this cut you've got half your curve hanging out, and it just breaks up that line. They look huge on screen, but they are ruched. There's a ruching on here. You can actually decide how high you want the skirt to lift, like if you want to bring it down or if you want to lift it up or whatever. But I just find that these just give a little bit more coverage in a public place. It just looks a little, I don't know, just a little dressier, not so much like underwear on the beach. I don't know, it's a personal preference thing for me. Okay, sure, in private, yeah, these things would go, but in public, I like wearing these things. It just gives that nice, sort of a dressier feel for the beach. I got some other colours. This is the pink paisley version, or leopard colour. This is really good for breaking up. Say if you've got some curves that you don't really want to draw attention to, wear a pattern, because it'll draw the eye. The eye will be drawn more to the pattern than, say, to the curvy bits that you don't want, the black version. And also I got a stripe. Now I was a bit skeptical about the stripe, because as you can see the horizontal, and with horizontal sort of stripes on the body, they can actually make things look a bit wider than they actually are. I thought, I don't mind that for the bust, but I did mind it for, say, the bottoms. When I got the bottoms, I was actually really surprised, because they did the complete opposite. The pattern breaks up with the eye, so it doesn't look like a big wide space. I've done a lot of sports modelling and things like that, and I'm really particular about brands and what they say about their active sportswear. I'd rather pay for quality than the cheap, nasty options. Had other bikinis and other brands, like surfing brands and things like that, and gosh, like after one season they fall into bits. So yeah, this has been my online shopping experience, especially when it comes to challenging things like bikini, shopping for bikinis. I did look at other places and I wasn't overly impressed. Like there were $300 bikinis or $1,000 bikinis, and I'm thinking, no, I don't think so. But I thought that these were reasonably priced, and I loved that I can mix and match sizes online. With Victoria's Secrets, if something didn't work, like I bought a pattern that didn't work, it just looked really wrong, I just quickly bundled it up, and with the return slip that comes with the package, slapped it on, sent it away, no questions asked, no problems. I had a credit card refund a month later, because that's how long it usually takes. That was my experience, and perfect, just no issues whatsoever shopping with them. So for you guys, sorry this wasn't a very educational video for you, but for you girls, for you ladies out there, if you are on the hunt for a new bikini, do check them out. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, just let me know. Just either send me an email, my contact details are on the links or on my YouTube channel. And yeah, if you're shy, flip me an email. If you're not, send me a tweet. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. See ya, bye!